Good evening. Well, guys, I'm almost through with this area. As you can see, instead of taking my sunflowers down, I'm making a border for them. And even when they're done, I can use this to just for like flowers. So that's why I kind of put that little centerpiece, kind of like, again, like a little trellis thing. Because I'm thinking about putting some morning glories up in there, things that crawls. But it's kind of giving me a run for my money on this end. So I have to maneuver some things. And since it's getting late, we will refocus on that tomorrow. Over here, I have most of the soil that I wasn't going to use down there. I'm going to replenish it and I'm going to put it in my bed over here. And unattended collards and kale are starting to grow. Um, I need to trim that marigold, see if it still have life in it. But yeah, I'm going to replenish my onion bed soil to make sure that, and I'm going to check an onion or two to see if it's doing anything. If not, then hopefully with me replenishing this soil will help out. Once I finish boxing this in, I'm going to remove the rest of this weed barrier fabric. And again, I am reusing my soil because I put everything on here that was on the ground back here. This part here, because I used some ortho ant powder, I'm going to throw that part away because I don't want that in my soil. So that's why I boxed it out so I don't use nothing in that area. And I removed all the dead sunflowers and left these here. So once I finish boxing it, I will actually put some twine on it so they can have some support on that little bar I made right there. So hopefully the next time the wind come through and do some damage, you don't do them too bad. Um, as you can see, I uprooted those flowers and put them in these new beds. Hopefully that it works and they don't die. I didn't mess with the roots. I kind of like blocked it out and brought them with the soil that was still around it, that it was attached to. I just heavily watered it. This is the second night. So far, nothing looked like dead or anything like that, but we'll see in the next week or so. And I did went ahead and started my blue lake beans and my marble peas because I still have a lot of time for that. Um, as well as over here, I did two beds of blue lake and two beds of regular beans and one bed of peas, if that makes sense. Over here, I put the tomato plant that was in there. I didn't, like I said, I didn't disturb the roots. I just kind of blocked it out and brought it in with the soil that it had. Excuse me, these allergies. I got this one little zinnia over here. I did put some corn in here, but I put sweet corn because I still have days for that. And believe it or not, if nothing else get water, I'm going to pay attention to my corn. So it have a new home, a restart, and we're going to see how this go. I do have some idea for some other things that I'll talk to you about later on. Over here, I have one of those tomatoes, actually two, and my zinnias and some basil. And I did put a basil over in the other bed. Here, I actually had 2 rows of carrots. I started because, again, I still have I have good time for carrots, especially here where we at. And don't be surprised if you see some stragglers over here because, of course, they fell out my hand. So I'm going to have a couple of them come up this way. Over here, I did harvest tomatoes earlier today. Some of them I left on them to get a little bit more ripe. It's time for me to harvest this little basil again. I checked on my zucchini. Look, okay. I think I'm gonna add some stuff to that one because it could be calcium deficient. Maybe. I harvest most of my banana peppers that was ripe. I mean, was ready. So I have a couple of more that's gonna come off probably tomorrow or by Wednesday. Check my watermelons. They look like they're doing fine. I need to check this one here. It looks fine on the outside, but I don't like the leaves. This is the one I took that other watermelon off that was kind of funky looking. So I still have 3. I'm not gonna restart. If they make it, they make it. If they don't, they don't. The key is I know I can grow them. I just have to have a better setup for them. My okra is looking fine. Um, and I did harvest my jalapenos in the back. I left a few on there. because they was just too small. I don't have any okra ready right now because I picked the ones that was ready, but they're blooming, so I should have some in the next day or so. This one here has sprouted a zucchini, not a zucchini, a squash. I don't think it's gonna make it. I need to take this leaf off because it's not good right now. And like I said, if it don't make it, I'm not gonna be mad because I'm looking to rip this up anyway. I'm trying to herb and downsize these poos so I can kind of finish working on what I gotta work on. I do have another project that I will be starting. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be like ASAP. Maybe, you know me, just depends on where my mind go. But it's gonna be for this area right here, and I still have to finish this here up. I got to put my chicken wire on it. There's gonna be a trellis, so I think I'm gonna use that for my watermelons. We will see. Even if they don't get used, if it don't get used this year for watermelons, it will get used for the next go round, no matter where I'm at, if I'm still here, if I'm not. My little peas right here, I actually almost threw them away, but they actually coming back to life and they're flowering. So I guess I'll get some peas off of that one, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the peas are going to do and the green beans are going to do in the new spots, because I was very disappointed. I mean, it was really my fault because I got overwhelmed with a lot of the heat and a lot of other things that was going on. But I think this setup is going to help me a whole lot as far as keeping everything organized and watered pretty good. I mean, I might just have to use a lot of water cans, but at least I know that when I come out here, I don't have to worry about, hopefully, you know, something jumping out on me. And that was a lot of it too, because just things were starting to get too close together, too bushy, and I'm not the one for all that extra bush if I don't have to have it. But so that is the update for right now. I am moving a little slower than I was because my goal was to get these boxes done and get stuff moved around. So now I'm kind of like organizing, structuring, putting things kind of like in more perspective, and like I said, getting everything ready. I still have a lot to do as far as the ground is concerned. This project here, like I said, will be much later. Before I even do this one, I'm gonna do my other special project. So yeah, it'll be time for Honey to weed eat and cut, because he got a lot of area now he can actually get to, and hopefully once I finish he won't have a lot to cut up in here. But I hope everybody enjoying my videos. I hope this kind of give you an idea of what I'm doing. I did not destroy my sunflowers. I was so pleased with them growing. I just couldn't see myself just taking them away. But I am going to create a box for that area. So not only once the sunflowers are done, I'm going to actually put some other flowers in there. Keep the pollinators coming. So yeah. Have a good day, guys. Anything Love Lady do, she's doing it with love. So yes, once again, I am sweating. And like I said, you know, anything I do it with love. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that bell button, get notifications. Hit the like button, hit the dislike button. You know, I do thank you for stopping by if you made it through the video. And I really hope you go back and look at all the videos from where I started from and to where I'm at now. And the journey is still going. Thank you, guys. Have a good day.